TMP 750 review, camera 1, take 2.
This is iTalk.
Hey Apple fans, Apple Sheep, and anyone else watching, Richard here with iTalk. Today we're doing a review of Glide Gear's brand new TMP 750 teleprompter. It's the first one in the TMP lineup that accommodates the 12.9-inch iPad Pro and most laptops. But first, let's briefly cover the entire TMP teleprompter lineup. If you're in the market for a teleprompter, which is probably why you're watching this review, hopefully we can help you decide which works best for your needs. And by the way, a quick disclaimer, this review is in no way sponsored by Glide Gear. I paid full price $349 US for my TMP 750. No discounts, no future promises, no expectations. Now that the disclaimer is out of the way, let's get into the video. So all of the Glide Gear TMP teleprompters are 6061 aluminum constructed, which makes them pretty darn sturdy. All have 1/4 20 and 3/8 16 mounts. All have industry standard 70/30 beam splitting glass. Now for some of the differences. First up, the TMP 50 Smartphone Mini. This one is the least expensive, coming in at $99 US. The TMP 50 Mini is compatible with any smartphone and tablets up to 6.7 inches. For this one, you shoot and use the teleprompter with either the smartphone or small tablet. You can't use a camera for video and a separate smartphone or tablet for prompting. So basically, you have to record and prompt with a single device. Next up is the TMP 75 Laptop Smartphone Prompt DSLR Video Record. At $179 US, it's designed to be used with a webcam or laptop. For prompting, any smartphone will work. This one does not accommodate any tablets. Recording can be done with a webcam or DSLR camera. Next, we have the TMP 100 Shoot Smartphone or DSLR, prompt with a tablet or smartphone, 12-inch teleprompter. The TMP 100 is $199 US and works with any smartphone. You can use a tablet up to 10 by 8 inches. Video can be done with a smartphone or DSLR. The TMP 100 does not accommodate larger professional style cameras or camcorders. Next, the TMP 500 15mm rail video camera, tripod, and shoulder mount teleprompter comes in at $249 US. For prompting, it works with any smartphone and tablets up to 10.5 by 9.5 inches. This one can be used with a tripod or shoulder mount and will accommodate most professional camcorders or cameras. It also is the first in the lineup to have a vertically adjustable camera platform and also has an adjustable glass angle. It's the first in the lineup that requires assembly. Finally, the big boy, the TMP 750 17-inch professional video camera tablet teleprompter. This is the most expensive in the TMP lineup at $349 US. I would have bought the TMP 500, but the TMP 750 is the only prompter in the TMP lineup that will fit my 12.9-inch iPad Pro. The TMP 750 does require assembling, which takes about 10 to 15 minutes. This prompter will obviously work with any smartphone for prompting, but it's almost really too big, and if you're going to be using a phone for prompting, in my opinion, something smaller will work just fine, and there's really no reason to spend the $350. Any tablet and most laptops with reversible screens will work with the TMP 750 for prompting. MacBooks will not work. You need a face-up, closed reversible screen for a laptop to work. It will accommodate pretty much any camera. Now let's get into the review of the TMP 750. There's a lot, and I really mean a lot, to love about the TMP 750. But before we talk about what I like about it, let's go over some things that maybe aren't the best. First, and obviously, the price. At $350 US, That's a fairly hefty price for a lot of people. Now, I will say, just to see how expensive it really is, I went to B&H's website, and there are teleprompters on their website that sell for over $16,000 US. So in the grand scheme of things, $350 isn't too terribly bad. But again, for many YouTubers, it's still a pretty steep price. The thumb screw camera mount. Come on, Glide Gear, for $350, how's about a more secure camera mounting system? It seems to be reasonably secure, but feels like you can't tighten it down quite as much as it needs to be, so it still makes me just a little bit nervous. Next, there's no included prompter app. I mean, that's a bit of a negative, but certainly not a deal breaker, and there are plenty of inexpensive prompter apps out there. I use the Prompt Smart Pro app, which is pretty pricey as far as apps are concerned, but has some really nice features. And we're going to do a review of the Prompt Smart Pro app in a future video. Next, the included case is a bit of a mixed review. There's some things that I really like about it and some not so much. The latches can be a bit tricky to latch and sometimes make me a little nervous that they're not going to stay that way. But so far, so good. It does have a nice sturdy plastic and really firm inner foam compartments that I'm pretty sure will protect everything really well, including the glass. But all in all, I gotta say, that's really about it for the negatives. This teleprompter setup is working out really great. I used to have to memorize dialogue or look down, look back up, say a few lines, then look back down and repeat. And hopefully not forget my lines and cut, let's do it again. This teleprompter has really cut way down on my recording time, errors, and retakes, and most importantly, my frustration level. It's made recording much more efficient and smooth, giving me more time to focus on editing. So now the TMP 750 itself. Again, it's built with all metal construction, 6061 aluminum alloy. There's no plastic on this thing at all. It is built rock solid and sturdy. The construction is really quite impressive. Also, everything that's supposed to slide and move is silky smooth and effortless. The adjustable glass is a really nice feature, allowing you to get the perfect angle for viewing the script. There are also multiple accessory mounts. As you can see, I have an external monitor mounted to the prompter. There's also an on-camera light, and the camera is fairly large as well. A Panasonic AG-CX350 professional camcorder, and it's all pretty rock solid. I have to say though, this setup isn't light, so don't try this with a cheap, lightweight tripod. Make sure you have a good sturdy tripod to support such a setup. The locking screws to tighten everything down feel secure and sturdy and work really smooth for tightening as well as loosening without any squeaks or stickiness. The phone and tablet mounting brackets are solid and grooved with a very nice rubber lining to protect your prompting device from scratches and other damage. It feels secure and stable when mounted. Your device isn't going anywhere once it's attached and mounted properly. The hood is actually quite good too, extending all the way over the lens apparatus and includes a drawstring to prevent any light leaks. The Velcro is super snug and sticky. The hood isn't going anywhere. The glass is industry standard 70/30 two-way glass, and from my experience has been great. When I'm looking at the prompter, all I can see is the script. I can't see the lens at all, but it's nice knowing I'm actually looking right into it. The TMP 750 has a reading range of 15 feet, which is really nice because the further from the prompter you can be, the less detectable eye movements are to the viewer when reading the script. Assembly was pretty quick and easy, about 10 to 15 minutes tops. Mounting to the camera was no problem either, taking about another 5 minutes. All in all, it took about 15 to 20 minutes out of the box and onto the camera ready to use. If you haven't already, check out our unboxing and assembly video, link right up there. If you want to check out more details and features of the rest of the TMP lineup, go to glidegear.net. Anyway, I'm not trying to sell Glide Gear. I just happened to pick this one primarily because it was the most affordable option for me and my 12.9-inch iPad Pro. It's really a great product overall, but if you want to check out other teleprompters and brands, B&H or Adorama are great websites to check out. In a future video, we will review the Prompt Smart Pro teleprompter app. I hope you liked this review of the Glide Gear TMP 750 teleprompter. If you did, as always, please hit the like and the subscribe buttons, as well as the bell notification so you don't miss an iTalk video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Until the next one, we are out.